Hello, this is Solomon Davis, Right Side Trader. Today is October 22nd, 2023, and it's my weekly market review where I'm reviewing the NASDAQ 100 QQQ on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading. So please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other and see if trading is something that is actually suitable for you. And if it is, contact us. We can also help you to see if this is something that may work for you. The thing is, I think it can work for almost anybody. It's just how much money do you have? Because again, you will lose money trading. The thing is to get to the point where you're profitable, and you can be in this game a long time and make a little bit of money. Make a lot of money. It's all according to how you want to play the game. All right, let me maximize this chart here, and let's take a quick look. The NASDAQ was supposed to be my bull, and it kind of disappointed me a little bit last week. But let's take a look at this quarterly chart real quick. Let me zoom this down here a little bit. And as you can see right there, this is a virtual count, so don't get too crazy. That's like a $3 million like deficit right there right now, that I need to get rid of. But this is a virtual account. Let me just take that off there right now so it won't be just too distracting to me or to anybody else. But as we can see on the quarterly chart, and these are yearly pivots, we got above an R1 level, which was great. That's why NASDAQ was my bull, and I was expecting it to go higher. But these last quarter, we was expecting a little pullback. I was kind of expecting this thing to maybe go sideways here, and then the NASDAQ to take back off and attack this high and the previous high of last quarter. But right now, we're having a very, very hard time. This seemed like a huge supply back here from a couple of years ago. That's giving us a hard time. We're having this market is really struggling to go up. So this week, I was looking at it's a lot of bullish stocks out there, but you got to go find them. But the NASDAQ didn't play out the way I want to play. And based on that quarterly chart, it is still red. And based on now, looking at this monthly chart, what I see is the NASDAQ had got so extended off this 9 moving average, 10 moving average, ever what you want to have on the chart, which is our technical indicator to let us know if the market is bullish or bearish. When it's underneath it, we tend to say it is bearish. If it's above it, we say it's still slightly bullish. It's still bullish, even though it may be pulling back. The thing is, what can happen, this thing can pull all the way back here and give us a nice bounce. As you can see, I got a level way down here if things get really bad on the NASDAQ, which I do not expect. I'm expecting to get a bounce maybe off this 9 or 10 moving average, whatever you may have on your chart, and head back to the upside if things keep going red here for the month. Because it looks like we are going to have a red month unless something happened here in this last week and these last few days of this month. And that's what I see. And that's just what I see. Let's take a quick look at this weekly chart. On this weekly chart, as we can see, the NASDAQ was it was, like I said, we got this little push down from this bearish looking stuff that was up here. The first day of the week, we did push down. We had a little bit of room to go down a little bit lower, and then I was expecting it to go higher. It needed to break these highs. But like you said, we're getting legs on the weekly chart. A leg down, back up, not a high, not as high as the previous high. Back down. This time a low lower than the previous low. Back up, a high not as high as the previous high. Not good. Now we're going back down, and we're in an area where I think this market can actually fight a little bit, and we cannot get. I'm not looking for a leg lower than this low right here, but based on what I'm seeing, it's highly likely that can happen. We can continue on down here too. These are monthly pivots, and our support one is down here below these previous lows. So next week, we're going to be opening below. This is monthly pivots. So it's not next week, but next month is what we got to look out for. And I'm kind of saying in the next couple of weeks, if we don't see this thing coming back up here and breaking this high, next month, we're going to be looking at us breaking these previous lows down here and this market going lower. And help us all that this market, again, I'm not long the Qs and anything like that at this time. But I can see this market, if it does end up breaking out of this level right here, this is not going to act as too much resistance, and this market's going to end up dropping as far down as this level right here on the kills. And that's what I see. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the daily. Noise, and like you see on the daily, this is what I see. Let me zoom in. You can see the big picture here, how it is down in this area and how it stayed in this area pretty good. And right now, I'm going to zoom in here. It kind of like, this is where I expect the bounce. If we don't get this bounce, and I'm stochastic right now as supporting that this thing can go lower and all, that's why I'm saying we can go a lot lower than where we're at right now if this area doesn't hold up. And that's what I see. This is Solomon, Right Side Trader. Hope you guys had a great week. Hope you guys having a great weekend. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.